meal plan that they had was way more balanced. And they had all the junk and stuff, the sugar additives, all the preservative fake stuff they put in the food. The kids had like well balanced meals. They had people actually serve them the food. People come out there and put the trays on the table for them. It was amazing. And they was just saying that I think it was Italy. It was one of the places he visited, and he said that a lot of people have more time to spend with their families. They pay you a good bit of salary. You work less hours. When your wife is pregnant, she get more time to spend to bond with her baby. So she get paid paternity leave.
So she won't get postpartum depression.
Exactly. She's gonna be able to bond with her child. Yeah,
that makes sense.
So if you work a 6-hour day, you gonna get paid that you do 12-hour slave in the United States. They're saying that you get a hell of a lot. They say because he said, why do you think people are so compassionate and so loving when you come to Italy? Right. He says it's love.
And they doing things in the right way in a sense.
Yeah, they doing things.
Right.
A lot of the plans the government was supposed to implement in the United States
for real
in that mindset. Because the thing is, it's so racist over here.
Yeah, it's conditioned on everybody.
They don't want to see black folks, African American. They don't want to see us advance. They want to keep us in the same way of thinking.
For real, just ignorant.
Yeah, in a shell.
They love to spread that.
In a shell, in a barrel.
Same way you got music. Why you think a lot of good culture music, like real artists and real musicians, they look down upon it. They be like, we don't want to listen to that. We rather hear, Megan Thee Stallion. We want to see some people shake their ass. We want to see somebody degrade
themselves. Yep.
We want to see women. We want to see women with their vaginas exposed.
Yeah.
Instead of them saying like,
I'm like,
okay, I want to see somebody that can spit lyrics. I want to hear a real artist. I want to hear somebody that have metaphors and.
Right. That's putting out a message.
Yeah, something that has a message.
Uplift.
Something with substance. And knowledge. And I think as a people, as time went on, we really lost a lot of our concepts as far as real music.
Definitely.
When you heard Tupac Shakur, you heard Biggie Smalls.
They
realized that none of these rappers would be. None of these rappers would be where they are.
They changed hip.
Tupac and Biggie was here.
Oh yeah.
None of these rappers.
When you listen to Mos Def, when you listen to Talib Kweli, like real hip hop, like I was exposed to a lot of real hip hop, so I was like, okay, this is what I'm talking about. These songs have messages. And it's diverse. And then they got some songs they talk about, like you hear Nas. I love Nas. That's kind of all
I know about the Star though.
Who?
The Star.
Oh,
The Star.
you talking about Black Star?
You talking about Gangsta?
Gangsta. Oh, you talking about Guru?
Yeah.
No, man, don't go there. I love DJ Premier.
They had something to say.
They had something to say.
Something to say.
See, this brother, see. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He just started saying, you see love energy flowing.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
He's on that level, so yeah.
Well, I figured I woke up one day and I was like, the people around me are, what I'm saying, trying to make the world a bad place. Is not taking a day off. So how can we?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. That's true. They devote 24/7 to ratchetness all day.
And it's like they changed something called hip hop into rap music. Like I feel like hip hop music was supposed to be upbeat and uplift you in a sense to where you get hype, and it's a hip type of music within the style of being like they always putting out something new. But
Common is a beast.
But then when they made rap music, they trying to wrap your heads around something.
Totally.
But hey, maybe not.
Common is
different.
rap. Hip hop.
This is the difference. Shit we got now is this rap. Back in the day, that was hip hop.
Yeah.
Yes.
Again, that's because everything that time went
on. Common
it
though.
became more commercial. People want to conform to what the studio and like the industry people wanted you to do. It's like, let's take away the creativity. Let's go, we're gonna put like all this bullshit negativity in these songs. We want people to talk about rims, jewelry, money, murder, drugs, anything that's gonna destroy our civilization. Yeah.
Especially the black community.
It's gonna keep us in that incarcerated mindset,
Was it 1990? No, it's 1980 that Hollywood said African Americans couldn't make music unless it was degrading.
And what type of law or like pass or like?
There's plenty of laws. You've never heard of the Human 3/8 Act?
Human 3/8. Oh yeah, they made essentially like 3/8 of a human. Like they made black people seem like that as if 3/8 of an actual human being. And it definitely was one of the most degrading things ever. And like the day we get our reparations, it's gonna be all over.
Well,
That's not a lie.
Rights are not given; they are recognized.
Right.
Exactly.
But it's just like all of our rights are just there, like in a sense, like
But
whatever we can do, we
If
can
they
just
don't recognize it,
right. Where is it? It's within you hold. It's within what they hold to themselves that they don't want to see us with.
Man.
And it's in a sense to where it's like it's like there's like heroes and villains on both sides, and like each people can identify themselves differently. Like the white people are their own heroes, of course, and the colored people are their own heroes in a sense. But they have to find they have to identify who the villains are to them, so they fighting for the right. Like there's just one message, one plot that is the true villain, and unity is the hero, essentially. So bringing everybody together after getting our own people straight is probably a bigger message than what we've been looking at, or some people already been looking at that message.
Like Brother Malcolm X said, man, I mean, how we expect for our people to, any other culture embrace us, we don't embrace ourselves, we don't love ourselves.
Right.
We can't come together. I mean, other people ain't gonna be accepted unless we accept ourselves. I do believe that, because as a people, we gotta actually start showing love. Stop tearing each other down, you know? Stop doing the crab in the barrel effect.
Right. It's just like that's they want it to be set up.
Next person pulling that person down. That's not how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be lifting that person along with you.
Like,
everybody can be successful. There's enough bread to go around for everybody. So
definitely
shouldn't be no excuses for failure. Like for real. Like we come together. We unify as a people. This will be our planet once again. Because we are the true kings and leaders anyway. We true, we was the first breed of man. So I feel like we lost our royalty. We lost our way. Because our minds got so poisoned and so corrupt, trying to conform to the European.
Right.
ways.
What was like
The
people
same way they colonized Japan, when they went over there, took away the samurai swords, they said, you know what, y'all can't wear kimonos no more. Y'all gotta wear suits
Right.
and ties. So they stripped a lot of people of their cultures.
Mm-hmm.
They want everybody to conform to their beliefs. They took away our languages. They took away our true beliefs. Our technology. Because like I said, the pyramids, they like, aliens must have built that. We had some superior-minded people.
Definitely, there were definitely like a lot of people that helped to work on those.
That was so,
like ancient
equations, everything that you
like
see
people from ancient Kemet.
Black people. But they won't give us the credit for it. They won't even say, they try to abolish a lot of things that our beliefs and our laws that we had. We had structure.
Right.
We had so many diverse languages. It's like, you gotta talk, you gotta speak European.
Our own morals.
You can't have your African name. You gotta be, you gotta be Robert or Jonathan or something. It's just so messed up. I tell people, I said, now is the time for us to start expanding our minds. We really, because this generation here, this is where it's at. There's a lot of young people that's actually trying to make change. Even with the climate, everything. So I tell people, a lot of times our generation kind of fell by the wayside because we made a lot of bad choices.
But it's like y'all set an example for us to learn from, like highly, like definitely, like and at the same time y'all set stuff up for us in a sense. Like a lot of y'all's generation that was doing it, and the fact that y'all felt was right. Like if y'all kept going and kept pushing and kept trying to be positive for the next generation, y'all doing it right. Like y'all generation still here and still trying and still kicking it and still uplifting people, and some of them still bringing people down, but it's all changing us. It's all changing people for the better, or depending on how they take they change. So it's like I feel like there's never a failure of a generation. There's just a generation that grows more to help the next generation grow more.
I agree. And you can actually learn from the mistakes that the other generation made. Like you look at it,
right.
Okay, these are the problems that y'all had. Now we're gonna try to advance,
right.
better,
Right, with experiencing less things that y'all experienced because y'all done taught us in that sense.
Because you go back to the civil rights movement, all the stuff that happened back in the 60s, man, there was some things that, black folks got dogs sick on them. It was just a lot of things.
For real.
I'm glad you bring that up, because the same thing is still happening today.
Yes.
So that must mean whatever happened in the 60s, I did it right.
I mean, there's go.
So
Yeah, we
the
did.
same thing
Different strategies.
Would be insanity, right?
Yeah,
Definitely.
That's true. That's true.
So we should try something different. And
Should have just followed Malcolm X's approach and just be.
In a way,
What?
he like,
Should have spent his revolutionary.
I mean, in a way, he made